In the last video, we have seen how we can download the predictions, and in this video, we are going to see how we can display the evaluation metrics for our particular models. So if I click on this logistic regression metrics, so it will give me the accuracy and it will give me the F1 score. And if I do the same for XGB, it will give me the accuracy and the F1 score, which is 71. Great. So let's see how we can do this. So if you followed the other videos, the previous videos, you will understand that how we have created the buttons. But just look at it. We'll look at that once again. So I've created a form, and that form has an action, right, which is /eval, which is evaluation, and a method post. Then I've created two buttons. The type of the buttons is submit, and the name is xg metric and the xg metric. So these metric values, we are going to use it into our Django app, where it differentiates like which button was clicked by the user, right? This is very important. And whenever the user clicks on submit, the type submit evokes this particular function, this particular path, sorry, right? So let's go to our models.py now. So before we go that, we can look at urls.py. So in the previous video, since we added predict, similarly we are going to add path, another path, which is the eval. And what this says is, whenever the button is clicked, you need to go to this particular path, localhost /eval, then go to your models.py file and invoke the eval function that you have. Okay. So let's go to models and let's scroll to the bottom, and you can see the function that I've created, which is eval, right? So this will check this will check now whether the LG metric button was clicked or the XG metric button was clicked, right? So that's why that particular name field is important in HTML. So what we're doing here is we are going to load the model. We have the predict function. We are going to predict it, right, and store the value in a variable y_predict. Now we need to check the metrics, right? So in sklearn, we have something called as accuracy score and precision score and F1 score. So in this case, we are going to look at F1 score and accuracy score. Okay, so calculate those with our value, the predicted value and the original value, and the F1 score also with the original value and the predicted value. Okay, now we need to pass this into our Django, into our front-end index.html. All right, so what I've done is I've created a dictionary. The dictionary takes key as the accuracy and the value which we have, right? This particular, similarly for F1, it takes this variable, right? And now I'm going to pass this dictionary. Now Django accepts dictionary as a response. So in the first video where we looked at rendering pandas, there also we had used the variable context, which was a dictionary, and in that dictionary we had the key as D and the value as R, the array with all the JSON records. So this is similar to that, very similar and easy to understand. I'm passing this this particular dictionary onto our index.html, and this is how we pass it, right? This is how we return it. Let's go to our index.html and see. So here I'm going to catch it. So to simply catch, we just need to use the double curly braces, and we have to pass the key. All right. So here's where you need to be careful. You're passing F, right, which is your dictionary. So but we are not using F anywhere over there. So what we need to pass is the key of that particular dictionary. So this understands, Django understands that a dictionary was passed, and in HTML you just need to remember what keys had you have passed, right? So in this case it was only accuracy and F1, right? So once you place them in double curly braces, it's going to take the value, and that value is your this, right, the accuracy score and the F1 score, right? So let's see that again. Now it's already there. Let's remove and check again. Click on LG metrics, you get the accuracy, and I click on XGB metrics, and you get the value. So in the previous video, I've already mentioned the issue with the data frame, the pandas data frame that we had rendered here. That is something we need to look into. If anybody has any idea, please feel free to comment or share some content related to this, how we can manage this, right? Great. So I'm doing the similar thing for XGB also. So this is where we are checking which button was clicked, and the exact same thing as we did for metric, the logistics regression metric, right? So this is how you can check your metrics onto your Django app, right? So thanks for watching. If you have any doubts, you can comment below. You can email us as well. We are happy to check what issues you're facing, right? So in the next video, we are going to see how we can deploy this Django app onto your. We are going to deploy this using Heroku, right? So I have this already deployed. So I've already deployed into onto Heroku, and in the next video, we are going to see how we can do this. So this is the deployed app, and in the next video, we'll see how we can do this. Thank you.